Aries, what's up? This is for March of 2022. It is a general reading. Okay, keep that in mind. And let's go. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have? I am a cusp, and my Venus is in Aries. Okay, softly, softly, the tender touch. And that is number 20. So guess what that tells me, just intuitively. On March 20th, that's when I feel like you're going to get a rush of emotions. It's almost sadness, release, a knowing, right? It's almost like a gift being given to you by the universe, so to speak. And it's coming through like a almost like an outside influence, but a internal intuitive download, right? It's like she is sad, okay? She is sad, but it's almost like a happy release of what will be coming. Okay, I want you to really focus on, you know, the expression here. It's like showing me the crown chakra, the third eye, the gentle knowing, like you were touched, and it's almost like someone got whenever you watch this a sudden flash of what has to be. And I think it is almost scary in a sense, but knowing it has to, this change has to be made, okay? We're going to dig a little deeper, but it's just like, I understand the assignment pretty much. I just really hate that. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. 1234, 1234. Maybe you've been seeing those synchronicities. I don't know. Well, as you can see, I don't have my normal setup here. I'm like on a bed with a bench. Long-term benefits. To give up now would be a waste. It is right around the corner. So this release, intuitively knowing it's coming. And it's almost like you want to abandon it because it's something that's familiar, whether that's a relationship, a job, a home. You can't. It's already written. It's already written, and that's what you have to accept because you've been manifesting this. You've been manifesting this. It's just like bittersweet. Your pure intentions are manifesting quickly. Focus on what you actually want. Discard the rest. Opportunities to share your gifts creatively. You have an opportunity that's going to be for long-term benefits, and maybe you have to release a relationship that you've tried on, or you have to leave a place that you've been at for so long. It's that bittersweet feeling, but it's going to bring the long-term. This is for when the Virgo, this starts to take hit when the Virgo full moon comes. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. Yes. Career goals. Focus on your goals, career, however that is. It brings the long-term benefits. It's like you've been focusing on this project for a long time to bring these long-term benefits, but there is a sacrifice on that part from what I'm getting. That bittersweet feeling. It was at the bottom. You have to follow your own path in order to get to the community that you're actually needed in. Yeah, and there are cycles. There's been so many cycles. And there is an ending. That was a judgment. There is an ending. Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Yeah, that is a creative endeavor. Someone's sibling. It's like you knew it had to happen in order for them to. That's a specific message for one of you out there. Someone's sibling had to almost get in trouble with the law or whatever to become healthier. I say that because of the Virgo. Like, this is a necessary change. And even though it's hard, you don't want to do it. It's for the judgment, the better. They'll be better in the end. All right, let's move on to others. All right, we have the 7th house. This is all about how you relate to your partners, to people in business. This is the court system, judgment, fair play, relationships, right? This is a relationship. If on good standing, getting better. If not, it will be released. This is literally two sides of the coin to me. Like the 2 of Pentacles, the juggling. It's also a contract, by the way, that you're going to be offered. That's the long-term benefits. That is the bittersweet feeling of the change. Like you have been working and focusing and working and focusing, yet it's almost shocking when it actually comes. You didn't think it would. You've just been having this high hope. During Taurus season, this is the creative arts, museums, travel, abundance, being able to take care of your family. This is, well, Venus. Venus of love. Venus is, I think, getting ready to get out or just got out of retrograde. Everything to do with like communications and other countries, being very good with words, being seen. Okay, this is the internet, right? Mercury is about your money, not retrograde. Mercury is about your money because it's all about that e-commerce exchange, right? Holding the world. I'm holding the world. And she, I want to point out, she is holding Venus. These are 2 counterparts about to meet. This is the desire meets the resource, so to speak. The desire meeting the resource. Intuition's been nudging you that way. It's nudging you to get a little organized, to get rid of the clutter, to stop worrying and fixating. Right, Pluto and Venus have a very strong pull in your reading. And this is an inevitable change. It was already written. There is going to be almost a struggle with people that you know that have constantly depended upon you, the familiar habit that you've known your whole life. This is a sudden change. This is really having to get down to the brass tacks of things and, you know, this is my chance. Are you going to mess it up? This is, you know, almost fame. Not... It's definitely using the platforms as such. Maybe you've been trying to get your work out there. Maybe you've been trying to get signed for a book. You know, something in those regards is coming. And it's almost like when it comes, you're going to feel it's too good to be true or something. It's not. It's not. Now, you do need to make sure you read over the contracts and all that good stuff. And don't let people get in your head. Don't let people take credit for your work. I think my other phone is. I do have Judgment here. I didn't feel it, but I did want to point that out. Releasing. It's releasing. You know, I have to let go of the things that haven't been putting me right. I didn't want to go in the 8 of Cups. Putting me on my path. I've just been staying here in this normal habit that I think I'm so used to, or this pattern with this person that I'm so used to. It's been forever. It's been, you know, 8 years. We're technically married. I mean, there's something like that, but we're not going anywhere. Like, we're on totally different wavelengths, or they're not going to be happy that you're getting this, right? Never really thought it would happen. They just thought it was child's play. I mean, and this is like, you're going to have a choice to go after what it is that you have manifested, or stay in the same position. I wanted to, it was like 11:11 when I started that speech, by the way. Like what I pulled. Okay, what else? Yeah, you know, we can't be rock stars anymore. That is the Knight of Wands with the 10 of Swords. Like, no more half-ass. Like, you wanted this, you have to release the person who hasn't been completely there, or that job that hasn't given you completely what you wanted. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that Judgment was here. So, ending. The bittersweet ending we were talking about, because look, she's going along a wall of names of people that were before her, and the reflection, right? The bittersweet, the remembrance, the ending, like what came before me. You know, we all die. Are we going to do what makes us happy? Happy's not chasing the money. It's more of, right, you've been lying to yourself about a home life situation. And they've been more into themselves, and you've been over here struggling on your own. And now it's time. That bittersweet ending. You're getting clearer downloads. And it's like, it's very hard to take that first step, and it's going to be sad for a minute. It's the bittersweet ending of just maybe the job, or, you know, whatever. Whatever. Things have to change now. Pluto says so. Things have to change now, and especially with the world events, you don't know what can happen. You know, you don't know what can happen. Right. The Ace of Wands and the Princess Page of Cups, or whatever. Or Knight of Cups. I can't, this deck I forget, but 1 foot in reality and 1 foot into the creative realm. They're handing this over to you, right? This is definitely during Aries season. Right, the go time. You've been chucking away, building this up, you know, thinking it was just a dream, like half-assed dream, and then here comes this contract that, you know, you get, and you're seeing it's a creative endeavor, and I don't know. What are you gonna celebrate? What are you gonna celebrate, love? You know, this is celebration. Something you've been working on for a long time, but you do have to. Your cat, you gotta take your cat with you, your dog. For, you know, the life that you dreamt of when you were a little bit younger, but you've been in a kind of a dark place of just not knowing when you could go. It's almost like whoever you've been around has been painting pictures that weren't true. And you're about to get the benefits you've been seeking and working for. Okay. Let me know if you've been seeing those numbers or anything. And catch you later. Happy birthday to the ones that comes in March, late March.